no one would have objected. But because the Prophet, whose character was so noble, it was so high, whose heart always wept for the poor and the needy, for him, a revelation came down. And whenever the Prophet met this person, he always thanked him that because of you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had remembered me. Several such reproofs have been given in the Quran. For example, in Surah Tahrim, chapter number 66, verse number 1. In Surah Nahl, chapter number 16, verse number 126. In Surah Anfal, chapter number 8, verse number 67. In Surah Tawbah, chapter number 9, verse number 84. In several places. If the Prophet would have written the Quran, a moral reformation, he would not have incorporated this in the Quran. Hope that answers the question.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. I'm a medical student. Brother, in your lecture you spoke about several scientific facts. Are there any facts relating to mathematics in the Quran? Please clarify.
The sister posed the question that I have mentioned several scientific facts. Are there any mathematical facts mentioned in the Quran, or does this Quran speak anything about mathematics? Yes, the Quran speaks about several things about mathematics. One such law of mathematics, which the whole mathematics is actually based on the law of Aristotle, the excluded middle. It says that every proposition, every statement can either be true or false. And for years, everyone followed this law. 100 years ago, there was a person who posed the question, that if every statement, every proposition can either be true or false, even this is a statement, even this can be false, what if this is false? The whole mathematics was going to collapse. And all the mathematicians got together and they took out a new consensus, new theory saying that whenever anyone utilizes a word, it can either be used. When you use a word, you talk about its meaning, not the word. But when you mention the word, you talk about the word, not the meaning. Let me give you an example. That if I say that Akbar is small. Meaning-wise, it's right. He's a small boy. Akbar is small, no problem. But a person who knows Arabic, he may take objection. Akbar is not small. Akbar means great. See, here I was mentioning the word. I was not using the word. Let me give you another example. Let's suppose, if I say, 3 always comes before 4. No one will have any objection. 3 always comes before 4. But a skeptic, he will tell me, no, 3 comes after 4 in a dictionary, because T comes after F. You're saying objection that my statement, 3 comes before 4 is wrong. In the dictionary, 3 comes after 4, because T comes after F. Now when I was saying 3 comes before 4, I was talking about the meaning. I was not talking about the mentioning. The skeptic who's taking an objection is talking about the mentioning, not the meaning. So when a word is utilized, it can be utilized in 2 ways, either meaning or mentioning. During my talk, I quoted a verse of the Quran, of Surah Nisa, chapter 4, verse 82, which says, أَفَلَا يَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. That do not they consider the Quran with care. Had it been from anyone besides Allah, there would have been many contradictions. Meaning-wise, it's absolutely clear. No one has been able to take out a single contradiction. So Quran is the word of God. But there's a skeptic who says that I can take out a contradiction. He says, where? So he says, open chapter number 4, verse number 82. The word contradiction is there. The word ikhtilaf is there in the Quran. Quran is proved wrong. The word ikhtilaf is there in the Quran. Is the author tripping itself? I said, wait. Read the full verse. It says, do not they consider the Quran with care. Had it been from anyone besides Allah, there would have been many contradictions. And the ikhtilafun kasira, the word ikhtilaf